one of my favorite global events is about to start in less than 24 hours. On July 8th, we will get the global event called Reanimated. Now, just so most of you guys know who are new, you can't run the seasonal modifiers and the global event at the same time. So you have to choose one or the other if this is your first global event you are participating in. But what's so amazing about this is the amount of damage you can do with headshot damage builds and just getting headshots as a whole. Because when you do get a headshot kill, it drops this green gas that does corrosion damage to enemies around them. So it can take out groups of enemies without you even knowing, which is amazing for clearing areas really quick. And this is probably gonna be amazing for control points. I will tell you, disclaimer, public execution, the green gas does tend to kill your friendlies. So you might wanna stick to maybe propaganda, control points, missions, and so on. But this is gonna be a crazy way for you guys to get crazy amount of XP, especially if you guys have been using my hotshot build, which you guys are actually seeing in the gameplay, because this is from the last time Reanimated was going live and I was running a hotshot build, but I actually had the turmoil knee pads, so it performs a little bit better. But for most of you guys who are new or returning, well, I would recommend just running a hotshot build, because being able to get those consistent headshots without having to get a headshot with the hotshot build is going to work amazing for the Reanimated video. Remember, this starts in 14 hours and 50 minutes from the making of this video. So get those one-shot builds together. My recommendation, either a hotshot build. If you have turmoil knee pads, you guys can do that. Remember, that was one of those limited time items, kind of like the Lexington. So if you don't have it, you probably don't have it, so you can't farm it. So the hotshot build, most of you guys ran for the 5x XP event. If you guys been watching me over on Twitch, that build that I was running for the stream, well, that's gonna be the build you guys want. Number 2 could be a nice pistol build, like the Harvest build that I've showed you guys in the past. And number 3 could be yourself a rifle build. You guys can decide from there. But again, being able to fly through content is going to help you guys also level up. I know this isn't a 5x XP event, but with the right builds, you guys will be flying through content where getting shade levels is going to feel very fast. And the great thing about it is you also get those global event stars for completing challenges, and just for leveling up, you'll get 1 star every level. And then what does that mean? Well, that means you can spend those stars. Remember, 20 stars will reward you with an exotic cache from the global event vendor. 8 stars will reward you with a name item cache. You have legacy caches in there. Then you also have some caches for materials that run you about 3 stars. So there's a ton of different things you can spend your stars in. So it's definitely one of my favorite events to run besides the global event Golden Bullet. I think out of those two, this one might be a little bit higher to it. Recently, I've been loving it a lot more. But don't worry, some of you guys are wondering, what is the Golden Bullet? Well, you'll have a chance of playing that event at the end of this season. But for now, tomorrow, for 1 week, you will have a chance to really enjoy this event. And remember, guys, run a hotshot build. I've put that build out on this channel a few times. We also have the pistol build I use. You can also even look and see the 1886 rifle build I've had on this channel. There's definitely enough builds for you guys to find. Get yourself a nice headshot, one-shot build, and you're gonna see some crazy numbers. Also, my recommendation is, if you have been struggling with some of those harder difficulty missions, this might be a time for you to get through those difficult missions. Yes, this makes harder difficulty missions so much easier because of the way the corrosion damage kills enemies around it, right? Once you kill that one enemy, the other enemies will start to die, and it just makes it easier for you to get through content. So if you have been struggling to maybe farm that harder difficulty to get those better rolls, hey, new players, returning players, this could be a perfect time for you guys to grind this week. I'm just excited for our friends to spawn, because this is gonna actually be pretty fun once we get them to spawn. We just have a few more enemies to kill, and this should be a ton of fun. Hold on. Just waiting for these bad boys to spawn for us, which they should be spawning in just a few. I think we only have a few more enemies to kill. Okay, we have the one guy right there. Maybe we have like 1 to 2 more, maybe. I think we got him. Here we go. Here, the fun starts now. Let's see. Oh, we got a 2-for-1 special right there. Did you guys see that? I was able to kill 2 hunters with 1 bullet. And then we just have 2 final hunters right here. I have the one right in front of me. And then the one behind me. And that was it. Yeah, the 2 hunters that we got over here were right back here. So that was a 2-for-1 special because of the knee pads. If you guys don't have the knee pads, again, if you're new returning, don't stress about it. Just run. You saw how I was able to one-shot the other 2 hunters. And that would be perfectly fine with the one-shot hotshot build. This global event makes one-shotting them so much easier. You guys are going to have fun getting through those harder difficulties. Have fun with the hotshot, the one-shot builds. Thank me later. But here's master difficulty with the hotshot build. Have fun with it. Remember, Reanimated event is amazing for those one-shot builds. So if you guys want to try this build out, remember, I've posted this multiple times. I will also be playing this event on my newest PC character that we just hit 1,000 shade level in 7 days. We're almost completely done with the library. We have 3 really good builds already on there. We are 8 expertise, pushing 9 expertise, and we will be playing this event with that account so you guys can see a lower shade level account running, well, this event. For any of you guys wondering, is it possible? Which it 100% is, but we always get those questions anyway. But yeah, we'll be on twitch.tv/. Remember, this whole week, Monday through Saturday, you guys can catch me in the afternoon till late evening is when I'm usually live. So head over there. Don't forget, if you guys have Twitch Prime, sub with your Twitch Prime tier 1. You guys get some emotes, badges over there, and it also helps us reach our sub goal. So head over to twitch.tv/nothing-but-skills. I should be live a little bit later. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. See you in the next one. Nothing but skills out.
Eat some of this!
That's enough. We're done here. Disappointing, General.